11 new cases were confirmed today, all imported. 10 had been placed on stay-home notice upon arrival in Singapore.
The remaining case is a cabin crew with Singapore Airlines who was on a turnaround flight and had not disembarked from the aircraft at the overseas destination. She developed symptoms a few days after returning to Singapore. Well, in other local headlines, a 33-year-old radicalized Malaysian man has been arrested and deported to Malaysia for planning to travel to Syria with his Singaporean wife to take up armed violence for the ISIS terrorist group.
Muhammad Firdaus Kamal Inzam was arrested under the Internal Security Act last July. The Internal Security Department said today that there was no indication he had made any specific plans to cause violence here.
The man's wife, who was radicalized by her husband, has been placed on a restriction order for 2 years. She's a religious teacher and her teaching accreditation has also been suspended.
A private funeral attended by about 20 family members was held today for Jethro Phua. He is the 15-year-old ACS independent student who died after an accident at Safra Yishun last week. The cottage left Singapore casket at about 11:30 a.m. and arrived at Mandai Crematorium at 12:10 p.m. Jethro's father gave a eulogy at the wake and said he and his wife were proud of how their only child had lived his life.
In other news, good news if you're looking to get your hands on a Tesla here. Tesla's Singapore sales portal has gone live a day after the Straits Times' senior transport correspondent listed estimated prices of its cars. The site states that one of Tesla's most popular cars, the Model 3 Performance, will retail at around $155,000 before COE and $113,000 for the less powerful Model 3 Standard. They are substantially lower than what parallel importers have been charging. Observers said Tesla's pricing is likely to propel sales, given that at current COE rates, the Model 3 standard range is likely to be cheaper than a Toyota Camry, but with more bang for your buck.